If you're looking for a fight, you found one. Time to find out how strong you are!
Gogeta time. You know, Super Gogeta was released after Gogeta Blue, and this Gogeta pretty much just fills out the missing attacks that Gogeta Blue should have had if Gogeta Blue actually released before the movie. Cause, fun fact, Gogeta Blue and DBS Broly Full Power released like a month, maybe a little bit less than that, before the Broly movie did. I think it was a month though. I think it was DLC Pack 8. It was Gogeta and Broly. When did Super Broly release? It was May, right? I believe this one released in March? Correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong, by the way, but I'm pretty sure I'm right here. Not sure, though. A lot of people have been asking for base Gogeta in the game, and let me tell you, I originally thought he was going to be like a reskin. This is one thing I will give Xenoverse for the majority of the time. Remastered characters / very similar characters usually play very differently, and that is nice to see that. Especially when a lot of people were thinking base Gogeta and somebody like Omen Sign Goku were going to be, well, reskins, but it really just turned out that base Gogeta is not a reskin. And I do appreciate that. Does he have instances of all the Gogeta combos? No, more of a mix of, like, Gogeta Blue's speed, and he does have some of the kicks from Gogeta 4, but I don't really mind when they reuse character strings when they come from the same character, or a version of that character. So, if we have a new Frieza, But let's say we got a random Frieza. Say we got Black Frieza, and he reuses stuff from Ultra Super Villain and Golden Frieza and stuff like that. I'd be okay with that because it's still Frieza. As long as it looks unique and is different and isn't a straight up copy, I don't have much of an issue, like in the case of God Goku or Blue Goku, or Majin Vegeta and Blue Vegeta, or GT Trunks, Future Trunks, and Super Trunks. This is still, these combo strings and base attacks are still enough to make him feel unique and feel like Gogeta Blue. He does, or feel like base Gogeta. He feels like Gogeta. His grab is the standard disrespectful grab. I maybe think he should have had his own unique grab, or should have had Gogeta Blue's grab instead of the GT Super Saiyan 4 grab. It is at a different angle, I think. I could be wrong. They remastered Super Mad Dance. And a part of me likes when they do these remasters, but a part of me is like, if it's different enough, why not make it a movie and give it to our characters? You could have called this Star Strike. But once again, it's pretty nice. It is pretty cool, admittedly. It's also very, very spammable. And considering, I still think there are moves they could have adapted with Super Gogeta, but they decided not to for whatever reason. And Super Mad Dance being here is okay. Most of the fights are Gogeta Blue-centric anyway, so it's whatever, really. Comet Strike. It's his nice little punchy move before he does the pillar, which they actually combo into each other in this game, which is really cool to see. And I like that they separated the moves. Now, Punisher Drive, I don't really have much to say about it. I think this should have gone to Big Bang Kamehameha, just because I think every Gogeta should have it. But, I want to tell more about Comet Strike. I love the blue bubble aura you get. It makes me feel like I'm hitting them from a hamster ball, and I just love that. It's one of my favorite Strike moves, but a part of me also thinks it would have been beneficial to structure it more like Kaioken Assault, how Kaioken Assault's kind of quick. It feels a little bit slow, it feels a little bit clunky, like the flying effect. I don't understand why Gogeta has Shine Shot. I feel like there are better moves you could have given him, like a charge. But, it's here. Warp Kamehameha. No. We should have had Meteor Starfall. I don't understand why it's not in the game. But it would have made sense for another ultimate. Hell, even a super attack, I think it could have worked as it should have been either one, personally. Now, our first cinematic DLC ultimate. Meteor Explosion. The kick is pretty cool, but that's not the main part. I really like how you can see the lightning go down Gogeta's hands and arms, and then just watch as that huge pillar just erupts in them, and the sound effect afterwards where it sounds like the universe is shattering with the shattered glass effect, and the sound effects really make this move come alive. I just wish it was more viable, because I would totally use it more. It's a really cool ultimate that I definitely think this is done better in this game than it is in Sparking Zero. I would just like to point that out here. I think they did a really good job at showcasing this, and I'm glad it's formatted the way it is. Very cool move. I don't really have too much to say about it, to be completely 100% honest with you, other than, yeah, it's cool. It has really cool animation and just looks fire. Now, they actually do something interesting with Gogeta's Super Saiyan, where you can transform straight in a combo, and this might be the only time I really talk about Super Saiyan forms. Mainly because I feel like I don't really have to. Like, they don't really change much of anything. Now, anyhow. So, overall, I think Super Gogeta is a pretty cool character. But we still have one more preset to go. Yes, here we are. The final Gogeta. Well, at least for Super Gogeta. And this is his Festival of Universes variant. Actually, this was one of the last, unless they do a, what is it? Would it be a 5th or 6th festival? I'm pretty sure they only had, like, I think they only had 4 planned. I could be wrong. But, this one is from the most recent Future Saga Chapter 3. So, he's not even a year old yet. And they just gave us a crappy version of Rising Vortex. The one from Sparking Zero is basically superior in every way. And I wish this was a actual rush. It's a counter in this game. I mean, does it look nice? Yeah. And really, Gogeta probably should have had this instead of Shine Shot. I mean, hell, they even replaced the Shine Shot. Like I said, there was no need for Super Gogeta to have Shine Shot in the first place, and we finally got something that wasn't Shine Shot. But it kind of falls into the same category of festival moves. It is definitely... there are 3 categories. Ultimates, super combos, and supers. Super combos are your, oh, I just do a super attack, and, like, it's a basic combo, or something like that. Where a super attack is actually a brand new move, brand new animations, a la Goku's Godbind and Gogeta's Vortex Storm, or whatever they're calling it in this game. Overall, he adapts what needed to be adapted for the Broly movie. There are some notable occlusions, but I'm pretty sure Spirit Cannon is meant to be Stardust Fall. That's my only reason for why they didn't add it. But other than that, Base Gogeta fills out a fan favorite character that everybody wanted to see in the game, and fills out the remaining super cool moves that everybody wanted to see from Gogeta Blue and Base Gogeta subsequently. And we have the entirety of Super Gogeta in the game. We have all of the Gogetas, but not second form Cell, second form Frieza, or third form Frieza yet. Bandai Namco, your priorities are odd.